Hello and welcome back once again to Super Metroid Ice Metal. In the last episode we failed to get up this thing. Actually in the last episode we fell down that thing and finally got to Ridley, who turned out not to be too terribly tough, so that wasn't such a big deal. I'd say just navigating the area down to him is just as hard, if not harder than... Of course, when you play the Super Metroid as much as I have, you get used to some things. Or maybe you don't, I don't know. Some people have some issues doing certain of the techniques and tricks, no matter how much they practice, and for me that's kind of hard to fathom, but everybody learns differently, so. Like the infinite bomb jump and the mock ball, those are two that are just seemingly easy timing-based tricks that some just have a hard time doing, which I can understand. I mean, it wasn't easy to do it for me, but I guess once you just get the hang of it, or something clicks in your head, then it just becomes easier. So anyway, after going all the way down there to find Ridley, we now have to go back, surprisingly, or not so surprisingly. And I'm just making sure I check all my little suspicious spots. Just because, like this thing back here. And apparently it's just a place to get grabbed. Might as well save it. We just took care of the dragon, so... I am a little bit bummed that this hack did not... Green Kirby did not change the save rooms at all. Oh, yeah, I remember that thing. But yeah, I am a little bit upset because this... Everything else is pretty much different. So they just leave the save rooms there? That seems a bit... I don't know. Might have just wanted to get the thing over, released, and done with, but... Then again, Green Kirby also released a bunch of different updates and versions afterward to fix it. And anew, there's an alternate palette. There's like a palette swap patch provided too, so... I don't know. For whatever reason, they just aren't changed. And this is that room that... Just 2 item dots. I only got the 1 item, and it was in the wrong square. Oh, wow. I was standing underneath the wall. Maybe it wasn't in the wrong square, but it certainly seemed like it was. Oh. Hey. I remember this item now. I think I did the same exact thing the first time I played this. I just completely missed an item and got it on the way back. That's a fairly obvious spot too, so... Sometimes, the obvious spots are the best place to put them. Especially in a hack like this where it seems like a lot of obvious spots. There's just really nothing there. So, eventually you train the player to not bother looking at the obvious spots. You start throwing items in there, and they're not looking for them, so they just pass by, and when they find, like, I should have seen that before. So anyway, that door's open now, but we're not going down there yet, or for a while. We could go down there now, and I believe we could actually... Down there's the in-game area, and I think we could actually beat the game now that we've unlocked the door. I'm going to be going around and collecting some stuff. Because there's a lot of them. Things I do not have, so... I'm going to go around and see if I can find them. But yeah, still about those save stations, it's just, I guess I'm just a little confused. Well, this is how I would view it. I put all the work into, especially with new GFX, with new palettes. I don't want to go that way. With all that, you're having to repoint everything, make sure everything's right. You're building all this stuff. Because this may not be the biggest hack, but it isn't small either. So you build all this. I would personally just look at it and just say, if the save rooms are all standard and haven't been changed except for maybe the palette part, just due to the save station CRE being changed palettes. If I'd seen that, oh, that's why it's. I guess I still have that thing. I had to get that room. But yeah, after doing all that work, why not just take, or how I would view it is, why not just take a little more time and finish doing the rest of it. I mean, yeah, there's nothing wrong with the save stations like that, but it also looks a bit funky. It's not. It doesn't fit so well. At least to me. I don't know. Green Kirby may have liked it like that. Other people may like it like that. I don't know. Just personally, it's just my opinion, which isn't really worth much, so. I can grab this thing. That's certainly equal value. Use a super, get a missile. It's worth it. I mean, really, are you really gonna pass up a missile just because it takes a super to get it? I don't think so. Check out over here. See if we've got. Oh well, I don't want to go down there. Okay, so back in here. Oh, good grief. Yeah, speed boost blocks. That almost looks like a Triforce piece right there. Why I notice weird things like that and associate it with something completely different, I don't know. Well, I guess I kind of do know, but I'm not going to bore you to death with that explanation. So, yeah. Just all the electrical impulses and stuff. But, anyway. This is... What? Is it a piece of map I haven't explored? Appear to be anything on the wall, and what's this right here? Okay. Metroid is one of the games you should be, where I'm quite glad does not have fall damage. Fall damage would actually be really bad for a lot of video game characters. Or at least a lot of the main Nintendo characters. Like Mario, if he took fall damage, that'd be ridiculous. And his whole thing is, and everything video game is about his jumping ability, so if he takes fall damage, that would be kind of weird. Donkey Kong doesn't take fall damage. Well, actually, it take that back. Donkey Kong does take fall damage in the Donkey Kong 64. If I remember right, I believe it does take fall damage in it. Also, if I remember right, I'm also a nerd, but there's nothing new or revealing about that. So yeah, this is the game I'm saying. The crazy grapple room. So, I guess the idea is I just fall through, shoot my grapple beam, and latch onto a block. And I failed. And that didn't work. And that didn't even fire, and... okay, that was... okay, I guess. Well, I lashed on, but Samus wasn't far enough above the block there to pull through. I apologize if this takes a little while. I really want this missile, because I think this is a pretty clever puzzle here. Okay. Oh, good grief. I'll get myself positioned here. There we go. I like that puzzle. That's a pretty interesting thing to have done there. I do not recall seeing that when I first played through. I must never have gone through that door. Which inspires me because I had a terrible, absolutely terrible item percentage collected at the end of this one. Oh, what's this? Oh, I guess this is just what it is. If you didn't have power bombs, you could get down there. Or maybe that's a power bomb block there. Oh wow, that was boosting the spikes. There you go. So anyway, there's power bombs. I think there was... oh, that's boosts, which I don't actually think gets you anything back here. My boost bomb's going crazy. Yeah. Some power bombs I can get back here. And we'll be exploring around back here. Oh, well. Crazy fog. Very, crazy. I remember this. Because I've got space jump back here. Where am I going? Oh, that's what I wanted to look at. I know where I'm going now. Trust me, I figured it out.